Okay, so it seems like we have a little bit of an update on the whole NicholasLight Wuthering Waves situation going on, slash kind of Genshin Impact situation, whatever you want to call it, and it's getting pretty crazy. If you guys don't know, Wuthering Waves have just released their version 2.4 update. It's been absolutely amazing. Obviously, I released my full kind of thoughts on that in my previous video, and they've been doing really good in terms of launch stats. You can see here, they're number 6 bestseller on Steam, top 1 bestseller on iOS in Japan, made 395 million yen on Japanese iOS day 1 without a rerun, which is way higher than Zani, which made 272 million, which again is really great. And they're saying top 1 bestseller on iOS in multiple countries, which again is pretty crazy and is outperforming a lot of other banners. But what I wanted to talk about today, though, was NicholasLight. Now, if you don't know, NicholasLight was playing some Genshin Impact the other day, and actually kind of, got mad and said, he's done with playing Genshin Impact after, obviously playing Wuthering Waves and experiencing the quality of life kind of changes they've added in there that makes exploring and just doing everything so much easier and so much more enjoyable than, Genshin Impact, which feels like a completely different experience as whenever you go from one to another. But essentially, there's been a little bit of an update where he's actually been getting attacked by Hoyoshills over in China. Now, these aren't EN Hoyoshills, but, he has been getting attacked by them too. But it's mainly the Chinese ones now that are actually going after him and threatening him, saying NicholasLight is being threatened by Hoyoshills, saying that he's disrespecting China with a John Cena picture on Bilibili. Now, obviously, yeah, he included a picture of the, I think it was like the Mao kind of John Cena meme. If you guys have seen, you know what I'm talking about. But let's just take a look at this clip.
I got about 8 messages on Twitter from Hoyoshills threatening me because of something. I want to show you what they're threatening me over.
God.
You're not going to believe it. You are not going to fucking believe it. We'll get back to the game. Don't worry. You are not going to believe why they are threatening me. When I show you, you're going to be like, what the fuck? Are you guys ready? Are you ready for this? For this? I'm not even joking.
God.
For this.
Right, that's the picture that I'm obviously talking about, the meme of John Cena as, I think it's Mao, which again is kind of crazy.
Apparently, I'm disrespecting China with this picture.
That's funny.
They dug so fucking deep to find one thing wrong with me. They found me tweet out to Tectone like a month ago this picture. And this picture, they're killing me right now on Bilibili. On that website, the China website. It's like YouTube for China, I guess. They're like, oh, Nick, you got to explain yourself. You're disrespecting our leader. First of all, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I thought that was Kim Jong-un at first. I had no idea it was a Chinese leader. You think I know China politics? Do I look Chinese? I don't even know my own politics. All I know about my politics is that Hassan is a terrorist. That's about it. That's as far as my politics goes. You think I know that this guy is Mao Zedong, whatever the fuck is he? Like, you think I know that? It's a fucking joke. They're like, you better explain it. You better address it. Address this. Fuck out of here with that.
Bro.
I know who the guy is. I say Bing Chiling because it's a fucking meme. It's John Cena. Bing Chiling, Bing Chiling. And I called him our supreme leader, Zheng Jina. You think I know about China politics? Get the fuck out of here with that. Come at me with that bullshit. Motherfuckers were sending me long-ass messages, too. I want to read you one of them. Okay,
and then we also have the clip of him reading out one of the messages. But again, it's pretty crazy that they're coming after him for that. Maybe I would have seen them coming after him for his, take on Genshin Impact. Something like that, being like, no, how dare you disrespect this character or that character or this game or that game. But they're coming after him over that one picture of John Cena. Now, obviously, I love Bilibili. I go on there quite often. And often, a lot of my stuff gets reposted over there, which is great. And obviously, a lot of you guys, and maybe this video is being reposted on Bilibili as well. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. But essentially, yeah, I feel like it's a pretty good platform in terms of getting a lot of EN kind of content creators over there as well that have been kind of reposted. And yeah, a lot of people over in China do enjoy a lot of our content as well. But let's go to the message that you got sent by one of the Hoyoshills.
Since you started playing Genshin and leaving some negative reviews, some Hoyoshill has been trying to uncover your flaws. They found that you used images of Chairman Mao Zedong. Although I don't think you did it intentionally and didn't mention political content, they are still misinterpreting your intentions by accusing you of insulting China. They smear you and use it to disrupt the WuWa community. By the way, if you think I'm faking this, it's right here. It's right here. Screenshot.
Oh my god.
I'm not showing
That's
it
a long message.
Mao Zedong was one of China. But what is this, a fucking history lesson? What am I, history class? Mr. Zedong? Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, bro. I'm getting a fucking history lesson in my messages. I didn't get sent to this. I feel like I'm intellectually raped. I'm a victim. Like President Washington's significance to the United States. So please do not use these images. These contents might be overinterpreted, even if that was not your intention. I hope you can delete this as soon as possible. 10 exclamation points. But it's best not to mention his Twitter in public or stream for now. Whoop-de-doody.
Oh dear.
As if it never happens. If it were me, I would turn around and accuse them of harassing me and defaming me. But as a million-fan streamer, you need to consider the consequences of these actions. You know what I think of that? Bing shaling, motherfucker. That's what I think of that. Fuck you.
Yeah, so again, that's mainly his response to this, and obviously, I feel like it's a pretty good response. He's just kind of standing up to a lot of this. Obviously, we've seen in the past, Hoyoshills can go pretty crazy, especially over in China, and there's been some pretty serious incidents with them. But again, I feel like, you know, with Nicholas, I feel like they're just kind of trying to threaten him to kind of silence him on, you know, talking about Genshin in a negative light, which honestly, I just think is very childish, especially using like a very childish reason. I really don't think that John Cena picture was the main reason as to why they are attacking him, or the main reason as to why they're going after him. I think it is due to his takes on Genshin Impact and what he thought about the game, and, you know, his reactions that pretty much everybody has seen on this kind of matter. And yeah, I feel like, you know, they're just using this image as a way to cope and to find some way to kind of, you know, say something bad about him. Now, obviously, yeah, people in the comments saying, yeah, no, leave the guy be. He doesn't like Genshin, that's what he thinks. They say, there's another clip below the main clip, I recommend watching it. They say, Tectone confirmed the Bing chilling allegations, which again, they just put a picture of the John Cena picture the other day. They say somebody added John Tectone over John Cena. So yeah, you know, people say, man, this is too funny. They say, don't let China see the post. Which again, they start making fun of the leaders, which I don't think is like the right way to go about it. Obviously, you know, let's try not to make fun of current leaders and other things like that. I feel like, you know, it's kind of irrelevant to this, especially over a little video game feud. But I do think, you know, going after that one John Cena picture, especially with how big it is in terms of a meme and in terms of a lot of the kind of, you know, culture online, I don't think it's that big of a deal. And I think the Hoyoshills, as I said, that are trying to attack him over this are just using it as a reason to attack him rather than it actually being a valid reason at all. Because again, you know, that is just one person that sent him a message. I'm sure, you know, he said he got a lot of messages, so there's probably a group of them. As we know, there are, you know, mobilized groups in the Chinese community that, you know, do like to either spread misinformation or DM people, mass support people, which again, they will go behind the scenes and do that because they have the numbers and they have the kind of, you know, I guess, community where they will come together to kind of, you know, get rid of a common goal, which the common goal in this case is Nicholas Light. So it's going to be interesting to see over the next couple of days how, if there's any other kind of reactions, if there's any other kind of, you know, things said, because, you know, they're not very, they don't tend to forget about this thing, you know, they don't really forget about things like this happening. So, you know, there may be even more DMs, there may be even more kind of threats and stuff towards Nicholas Light coming his way, but obviously it is not deserved at all, and it's good to see that he is taking this like very lightly. You know, he's just like, oh, I don't really care, like, screw these guys, which again is usually the that's the usual Nicholas Light response we're pretty much used to. So again, I think that's pretty good overall. But I wanted to give you guys this update because I thought it was very, very interesting. And yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to Subs, use my code Kazo, get 10% off. Again, they've got a ton of really cool stuff over there. I definitely recommend checking it out. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.